Alright guys, Triple Firestorm here again. Uh, Today I'm going to do I'm doing two reviews in one video if I can fit them in. If I can't, this video will be done in two parts. Anyway, first review, both film reviews. First review is, Eclipse. I went to see it Saturday, and I have to say I was very, very, very impressed. I'm a pretty big Twilight fan. I've got all the books, read all the books. I've seen the first two films. I have never once been disappointed by any of them. On a sad line, I will say that out of all the films I've seen that are based off books, the Twilight films are the most close to the book I've ever seen. Why other films based off books can't be like that, I don't know. But either way, very good film. They cleverly worked in bits. If anybody's read it yet, spoiler alert, if anybody's read the Short Second Life of Bree Tanner, which is the short book Stephanie Meyer wrote recently, they've actually got bits of that book in Eclipse, because obviously they're both set at roughly the same time. And you actually do see the Bree Tanner's character in the film, so it's rather clever the way they've worked that in. You've got the whole tension that you get between Edward and Jacob. Obviously, one side you've got, of course, got Bella stuck in the middle as usual. You've got Jacob, who loves Bella, and obviously being the werewolf and the fact she's in love with a vampire and they're natural enemies, that adds quite a lot of tension to it. Down besides it, it's an incredibly amazing film. I mean, the sequence, especially when it comes to when all the newborn vampires show up in Forks ready to fight, the sequencing with the Cullens and the werewolves, well, wolf pack technically, fighting these vampires is incredible. I mean, the special effects on the scene is amazing. I think the fight involving Edward and Victoria was also very well done, amazingly choreographed. It was generally a really good film, I was looking forward to. Sad note here, the Breaking Dawn Part 1 is due for release, I believe, 11th of November next year. And I believe Part 2 is June or July 2012, so not long away, got a bit of a wait, but it'll be here. So, all in all, very impressed. As usual, we had the whole compromise system where if you've read the book, you'll know that, you know, Bella wants to be a vampire, Edward doesn't want her to be one, so in a sense it ends up being a compromise. She marries him, then, yes, they're set with the original date of actually her becoming a vampire shortly after they're married. I am actually looking forward to seeing in the next film how they do that. Obviously, probably the second part, but I'm really looking forward to seeing her as a vampire, because it should be rather interesting the way they work it into the plot and storyline. Really, overall, that's all I'm going to say, but it was a generally brilliant film. I mean, like I said, special effects wise, with the fighting with the newborns, the Cullens and the Wolfpack, brilliant, brilliantly choreographed, brilliantly done. CG was amazing. All in all, it was a very good film. So, I'd have to say, I'd have to give Eclipse 10 out of 10.